How does Mia, whose lower body is a snake, use the restroom? While Jason was still wondering about it, he suddenly heard a noise behind him. To his surprise, he involuntarily started bleeding from his nose. Mia had walked straight into the bathroom, her massive snake body slithering into the bathtub. Jason wanted to run, but Mia's tail yanked him back. At this rate, Jason was sure he would bleed endlessly from his nose. For his own safety, he quickly used his foot to turn on the cold water faucet, knowing that cold water would scare cold-blooded creatures. This allowed him to escape from Mia's grasp, but the bleeding didn't stop. Jason had no choice but to create pain in his body to reduce the flow of blood. As Mia's guardian, Jason had more responsibilities. He had to accompany Mia on a date, under the watchful eyes of the public. Once again, Jason had to endure teasing. Not only did he have to eat with Mia, but he also had to go to an arcade to help her win stuffed animals and take photos. Because of Mia's enormous snake body, many people stared at them. Jason even had to go to karaoke with Mia. Every time Mia sang with joy, it was as if Jason was suffocating. The most crushing thing for him was when Mia decided to buy intimate apparel. Jason desperately wanted to escape, but Mia pulled him back. Things didn't go smoothly during the date. Mia's unusual body attracted ridicule from passers-by. When Mia was about to teach them a lesson, Jason quickly stood in front of her. Humans couldn't harm other species, and vice versa, or Mia would be sent back to her original world. The commotion around them had already drawn a crowd. To avoid the public eye, they went to a hotel. However, Mia didn't understand what was going on and asked Jason what that place was. Just then, a loud explosion sounded, and the door was blown open. To their surprise, the person who came was Anna, the mediator. But outside the elevator, the people who had been mocking Mia earlier had followed them and continued to laugh at her. Mia was on the verge of tears. Just as she was about to take action, Jason rushed forward in a fit of anger, knocking the two of them to the ground. Due to Anna's identity, the two didn't dare to retaliate against Jason. What Jason didn't know was that his actions had already won Mia's heart.